It's Amy Lynn. I'm here at Soul Sister Studio and I'm ready to do your Imbolc tarot spread. So I'll wish you Imbolc blessings and just talk a little bit about what Imbolc is about. It's about spring coming, or the return of spring, the first signs of spring that are starting to pop through. A lot of times we talk about like the crocuses and the snowdrops, the flowers that start to pop up. Um, Here in Northwest Ohio, it seems like that's very far away, but it's the return of the light and the return of spring. So I'm going to do my little tarot spread for you today. We're going to talk about what are the seeds that you need to be planting in your life. You may know what they are, you may not know what they are. We're going to do a few cards for that, and then we're going to look at what is the fertilizer that you need to help these things grow, and then what is the final outcome, or what is going to grow out of what you're going to be planting. Sometimes we plant things and we try things, but not all of them do grow. So that's what we're going to be looking at. So I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can see the cards, and then we'll also get a final card from our Imbolc Oracle deck and see what other message goes along with that for you guys. Okay. All right, so we'll get started. Shuffling Imbolc tarot spread for my collective. So when I talk about the collective is anybody that is watching. The collective is, our coven at Soul Sister Studio, plus any of our friends and clients and shoppers and people tuning in. If you tune in frequently, you become a part of the collective that I'm reading for. So this is for the Soul Sister Studio collective. We're going to do our Imbolc tarot spread. We're going to look for Imbolc messages. So coming out, Seven of Swords. There's somebody that you can't trust right now. Eight of Pentacles. There's some hard work ahead. And Four of Wands. There's going to be a celebration. Well, we're going to have a celebration up here coming up very soon. So when I have cards that flip out, I put them back in. They're trying to come out really hard, but they're not part of the reading yet. So they go right back in. Imbolc tarot spread for our Soul Sister collective. So we've got popping out again, Page of Wands, new creative ideas coming in, Page of Swords, new way of thinking, new ideas. Also kind of going back to the trust issue. That can also be our social media and spy all around in general. He's our little Curious George in the deck. And King of Wands, very determined to do something here. All right, keep going. Page of Cups. New love might be around the corner for some of you. Okay, a few more shuffles. Tarot spread for my soul sisters. All right. So what do we need to be planting right now? Six of Swords. That one up here. By the way, this is the Witch's Garden Tarot deck by Sasha Graham. Really gorgeous deck. So we have the Six of Swords. We have the Chariot. We'll get all these out before we talk about them. And the Temperance card. Beautiful. So what should you be planting, or what are you planting right now? So there's something that you're going to be taking action on, and that you're contemplating is leaving something behind. Could be a situation, a group of people, a job, moving on. You're contemplating moving on towards something, leaving something behind because there's something so much better for you out there. And you're leaving something that's difficult and moving to a safe haven. So one of the seeds that you should be planting right now in your life is leaving something behind and moving on from a situation. And more than likely, you know exactly what the situation is, but it's also with this card, it's hard to do. It's not easy to do. Another seed that you should be planting in your life right now, and this is just speaks heavily. So this is a minor card. We're looking at a couple major cards now. So this is the Chariot card. So this is also movement and change happening. So another seed you should be planting is there's something in your life that there is an obstacle in your way, but you can see what you want here. So this is the Hero in the deck. There's something that you want, and in order to get it, you have to take action on it, and it's going to take some inner strength. But this lets you know that as long as you're willing to not play the victim and you're willing to do the work, you're going to overcome the obstacles this next year, to get what you want, to be the hero of your own life, to take charge of your own life. So movement, movement. The seed you should be planting right now is moving towards your goal, moving towards what you want in life. Next, the last seed you should be planting in your life has to do with balance. This is the Temperance card. So this card speaks to getting the right balance in your life. Also, this is a healing card. There might be some healing. You might need to, one of the seeds you might need to be planting right now is looking into doing some healing work for yourself that's going to bring balance to your life. You might have kind of two things going on, and it's, you know, so like a work and bringing things into balance, like work and play, getting the right amount of both of them to be healthy and happy in your life. So these are the things that right now you need to be looking at as far as what you're going to be working on this next year. So what kind of thing do we need to put in place that's going to help these things grow in our life is what we're looking at next. So the Lovers, as you can see that. The Lovers are all about relationships. So there may be, this is going to involve what's going to help these things grow is there could be people involved that's going to help your situation grow. But more than that, it might also be a choice. When we have the Lovers, it also can represent a choice. So there might be, you might be faced with something that what's going to bring that right balance, what's going to help you move forward and leave something behind is you have to make the choice to do that. More than likely, like I said, there are people involved in this equation because the Lovers is all about relationships, but also in order to make the right choice to put our best foot forward, we have to also have the right relationship with ourselves first. And that's where this healing bit comes in. So what kind of fertilizer do we need? We need to know ourselves well enough to make a firm choice here because there's something that we need to leave behind and we need to be going towards. And we're going to have to know ourselves better than anybody else. And it very well could involve other people. Of course, the Lovers can speak to a romantic relationship. There might be something going on that involves a relationship that you need to leave behind, or there might be a relationship that you need to be stepping into. That's because in the upright, the Lovers card, this is exactly what a healthy relationship should look like. No codependency here whatsoever. So this could involve that for some of you as well. Now, what's going to be the outcome here, or what is going to be the thing out of all these seeds that you're planting that's going to grow? Let's see what that looks like. So 6 of Pentacles. This is going to go back to, let me get it up here for you guys, sorry. 6 of Pentacles is the give and take card. So the outcome is, it's going to go back to, we're looking at the Temperance thing. And if you even think about this Chariot card, you have two horses here, a light horse and a dark horse. It's still coming down to balance. So your outcome's going to be, you're going to get as good as you give. So you have to have the right balance in your life of give and take. So for those of you that are the chronic overgivers, where you're giving all to a situation and it's unbalanced, that you're not getting enough in return, this is a call out to you. If you could be on the flip side of that, maybe you're somewhat of a person who can be self-centered and you're not giving enough in a situation. We want it to be as balanced as possible, but your outcome is, you know, getting the right balance of giving and taking. For some of you, you may be getting something coming in for you that is like a gift that you're going to be gifted to be able to achieve this kind of goal here. that you can see this goal, but you have to overcome some obstacles. So you may be getting kind of a gift come in that's going to help that process for you, or it's just going to all come down to balance, which is what I feel like it looks like here for sure. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Get this up in here. The Hierophant. So this next year is definitely going to be moving forward through Imbolc. It's going to be, this is all about lessons. So this is going to be a big lesson. Anytime we see the Chariot and the Six of Swords there, it's something that is not easy to leave or walk away from, but there's going to be lessons involved here, a major lesson for you. But you got to get to know yourself in the right way, that you can make the right choice to get the right balance in your life. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards from our beautiful Imbolc Oracle, and we'll see what kind of parting message we have for you with that. What do my soul sisters need to know at Imbolc? Okay. Right there. We're going to end it with Dream Realm. Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places, as a new perspective can be seen. So that's where we're going to leave it. Also, I would say definitely pay attention to your dreams at this time. There might be answers to making that choice in your dreams as well. So I put that down there for you guys. So I want to wish you guys let me get this back up, a happy and blessed Imbolc. It's a great Sabbath that we have so much to look forward to as the spring brings, new hope and new beginnings. And those days get just a little bit lighter every day. And so, and I know for some of you, you are very much contemplating what you're going to be actually planting to grow in your gardens, and getting the schematics for that and all drawn out and planted. For some of you, you're even starting to plant those physical seeds. It's also very exciting. So I wish you all well, and many Imbolc blessings to you. Bye-bye.